Hey, everybody, welcome to Connected Empowerment with Raelin. I am your host. Let me know that you're here watching. I'm also connecting on Facebook too. Let me turn my volume down on my phone. I have to watch it at the same time. Oh, hey, Misty, thanks for joining. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. Ashlyn, welcome. Welcome, you guys, welcome. It's great to have all of you here. I wanted to jump on. Hey, Darian. Hi, how are you? Hey, Paula. Thank you for joining. I wanted, for some of you, I know that you have not had the experience of working with me, receiving an insight session, having some energy readings, that sort of thing. Hey, Ashlyn, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, Alicia, thanks for joining. So I wanted to jump on here and give you guys, whomever is watching, an opportunity to maybe receive some insights, some messages from Spirit, and some energy readings. I want to start us off though with, I always start off with my sacred geometry deck, the energy that comes through Spirit, through the sacred geometric patterns. They are patterns for anything and everything in our physical reality and of the divine. And so it's always good to start out when we're with Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the likes. Ooh, somebody did an angry face and a crying face. Oh, not sure what that is. Thanks, I think. It's kind of weird. Anyway, it's always good to start off with Spirit in being connected in and tapped into their energy. When I am with individuals, when I work with people, and when I'm in a session and in this space, it is with the intention. Oh, hey, thanks for being here, Nancy. Hi. Hey, Nikki, thanks for watching. I love that. Hey, Holly, thanks for watching. Nancy says it's better than being at lunch. So I love that. Thank you. But I always treat these moments, hey, Jesse, I'm glad you're watching too. Always treat these moments, and Ashley, with sacred regard and understanding and knowing that it is Spirit moving and breathing within me and through me. This is not of me. So I always like to start out our time with the sacred geometry cards. This is what the back of the deck looks like. Here's the very first card. Whoop. It's called Delight. It has all of the lower chakra colors in that. The reds, the oranges, the yellows. All of these are our humanity tied chakra energy centers and all of that. Isn't that interesting? And we were just talking about making sure that we hold the attitude. Hey, Christina. Hey, Lynn. We were making sure we hold the attitude of understanding that in our humanity, it is Spirit that moves and breathes within us. Thank you, Spirit. Love that reminder. Okay, so the first card says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And for some of you, yes, Nancy, I love it too. For some of you that know me and that have, it's a comfortable card for you, yes. For some of you that know me and have worked with me and interacted with me, this is my lane, right? When we step into who we are at the soul level and we step into our soul's calling, Spirit's mission through us, it's not our purpose to find. We are at purpose already. Our creation, our being here, our materializing here, and having, thank you for that picture, Christina, it's beautiful. Our being here at this time and in this place is purpose already. So it is when we step aside of what it is that we intend or wish for ourselves and our outcomes for us, but we allow Spirit to move and breathe in us, Inspiration literally means the breath of spirit. So when we allow ourselves to do that, then we create these moments. We experience delight at its highest level, at its highest order. All right, so the next card, look at this one. Woo! Passion goes along with delight, doesn't it? The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within the intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of the core, where, excuse me, we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Hey, Lee, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, Lee. Hey, Lee, I have been led to bring you on camera. You guys have never done this before. How do I do this? How can I do this? Let's see. There we go. I'm bringing Lee on camera. So I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see. I'm trying to add. All right. Well, I'm trying, Lee. Spirit was telling me to bring you on camera, but I'm not sure what's not working. Let's see. The friends won't be able to watch this. Okay, I'm trying to add. So I don't know. Well, all right. If you're meant to join me on camera, Lee, you will. But otherwise, stick around because there's messages here for you. Okay, our final sacred geometry card is perception. Oop, there we go, perception. I love this card. These have the cards of the upper chakras in it, from the heart space on up. It has some of the lower as well. It's very balanced. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Yeah, Paula, I see I'm live on the page and I see the message to bring them on camera and I'm clicking on that, but it's not working. So yeah, anyway. All right, so those are our cards: delight, passion, and perception. That is the energy that's coming forward for all of us today. So we have some great messages in there. So let's get started. Let's see. I have, since I was led to Lee, hey, thank you for watching, Carrie. Hi, how are you, girlfriend? Since I was led to Lee, Spirit is asking for empowerment, a couple of empowerment cards for Lee, and then we'll go into a reading. So Lee, I hope you're still around. If not, if you watch the replay, you'll get the message. All right, Lee, first card for you: gratitude fuels my inspiration. There's a deep message there for you. Gratitude fuels my inspiration. And I'm embracing a paradigm shift. So what does that mean for you, Lee? So there have been some issues going on in your life. There's been some falling away of relationships and of situations. There have been some stops and starts in your life. Some situations where things seemed to be and appeared to be materializing in one way toward some of your goals and your passions and the things that you have been, quote unquote, seeking after. And then they just fall apart. Situations don't roll that way. The things that you've been hoping for, these opportunities, financial and relationship opportunities that have been seemingly coming your direction, are now moving away from you. And here's the thing: Spirit is protecting you from them. Okay, so when we have these dynamics where we have situations coming toward us, and they look like they're fantastic, and we've played a role in creating them and materializing them, etc. You're ready for those relationships, it appears to, you believe it to be, and or you're ready for the next steps. these financial things to materialize or otherwise, right, in our lives. And they look like they're fantastic opportunities. There is a dynamic here at work where we're open to it, and we create these opportunities. Spirit allows that and enables those things to begin to materialize. And then they seem to just kind of fall away, or they just kind of fade, almost like you can start to see the physical manifestation of them, and then it's almost kind of like a hologram where it just kind of goes away again. These are moments for us to recognize, A, that we have the ability to create our reality, B, that Spirit allows and enables some of those things to come forward in our life to give us a taste of what that space of energy, of holding the energy for those things that we say we wish for and want, etc., feels like. And then the taking it away is their protection over us, so that we don't, so that we understand and recognize that it wasn't the real thing, but the real thing is coming. I hope that makes sense to you. In other words, sometimes we are given an opportunity to kind of taste. It's like, okay, here we go. For those of you that are parents, we give our kids, when my kids were little, they used to always, anything that I was eating or drinking, they would always want a bite or a taste or a drink of. So I, and when my oldest daughter, when she was little, I had a frozen margarita. It was a strawberry frozen margarita. So she's tiny. So I give her just a little taste of it. And then danged my luck, she goes crazy and wants more. And she's like this, screaming, wanting more, right? Well, because it tasted good, and she liked the taste of it. She liked the frozenness and all of that. But me knowing, okay, it's got some stuff in it that she doesn't need to be having, like I'll make her sick. So that's Spirit also giving us a taste of those things that we say that we want, we say that we're ready for, we say that we wish for, we hope for, etc. But it's not good for us. It's not in our experience to fully dive into those moments. Does that make sense? So sometimes, when my kids were little, I would give them a little bite of the dessert, but they had just already had their snacks for the day, etc. And I know that if I give them too much of the sugar, of the dessert, that they're not going to be sleeping, etc., etc. Spirit always knows the divine timing of things. And there are times in our lives where we are given an opportunity, and a fork in the road, right, presents, and it looks like a sweetheart opportunity, and we go that direction, and then Spirit stops us. So I'll give one more example, and then we'll move on to somebody else. But not that long ago, myself, I was given an opportunity to take my show on a developing network, and it looked like a fantastic opportunity. It would have really launched me in a bigger setting, more visibility, et cetera, et cetera. The investment for me financially was what I was absolutely within my wheelhouse. I could totally afford it, et cetera, and I saw it as the opportunity that it was. A couple weeks go on. I had invited several of my friends to partake in the opportunity too. They saw the value in it. They're like, yeah, all in. Here, take my money, and we're doing this. We're going, and this is Spirit's timing. So literally two weeks in, Spirit stops me dead in my tracks. I'm walking through my living room, and Spirit says, if we tell you to step aside and not continue on this road with this opportunity, will you listen? And I went, yeah, but is that what you're telling me? What's going on here? They just kept repeating it. They repeated it to me 3 times. And I finally, the 3rd time I said, absolutely. Hey, Debbie, thank you for watching. I said, absolutely. I'll do whatever it is that you ask me to do. I didn't question. I wasn't like, but are you saying that? Are you saying that? Are you saying that? I finally got it after the 2nd time. And then the 3rd time they asked me, and then they went silent. They didn't say anything else. So I told all of my friends, I said, okay, this is really curious. This is what just happened. And they're like, okay, well, we're listening too. Our ears are perked. So events started to develop and things went south. And it was very clear that this was not the path for any of us to go down. So we removed ourselves. In all honesty, it was Spirit who removed us. Spirit just gave us the taste of that. We were allowed to pursue it. We pursued it. But the minute that Spirit said, time out, nope, are you willing? And that was all that they wanted to know. And we said, yes, we're willing. And that's how things materialize. So that is what you're facing right now, Lee. So keep heart. Keep pursuing the passions, the things that delight you, the things that bring you passion. And you're shifting to a higher perception. See, all of these 3 cards, I'm telling you, you guys, these play a role in these messages for everybody today. Your shifting of a paradigm is shifting your perceptive awareness. And you will begin to see, and you will see very quickly and very clearly that you were protected from these events in your life. So there you go. Oh, yes, Miss Nancy, right? We do. And you know, the more that we get adjusted to and strengthened by listening to Spirit, when Spirit gives us those little nudges, those little pokes, like literally it wasn't a screaming voice in my head or anything like that. They literally just stood in front of me, had a conversation and just said, hey, are you willing to do this? And I was like, are you willing to do this? Okay. Are you willing to do this? Yes. And that was it. It was pretty cool. All right, Miss Debbie, raise your hand, say yes, to let me know that you would and are open to receiving a reading. Spirit is leading me to you. So Miss Debbie Allen Cote, I hope I'm saying your last name right, Cote, C-O-T-E. If you are still watching and you are open to a reading, raise your hand, say yes, let me know that you're still here and that you're open. All right. What else do we have? Lynn McLennan, if you are still here and you're open to a reading, do the same, please. Say yes and let me know that you are. And Nikki Dennison, if you're still with us, let me know that you're open too. Say yes in the comments. All right, so Miss Ashlyn. Oh, Miss Ashlyn. Okay. All right. Okay. Miss Ashlyn, there's new cards coming for you from the Fearless Spirit deck. All right, Miss Ashlyn. Okay. Her energy, she's really... Listen, I want to thank you guys for being here. Seriously, I can feel it. I can feel the love. I can feel the vibration, the buzzing, and all of that. And just know that Spirit is taking care of each and every one of you here. And okay, Holly said yes. Miss Lynn said yes. Awesome. Lynn and I go way back. We are fellow compatriots in an empath group that we met in. And Ashlyn. Okay, Ashlyn. All right, so Ashlyn, you're getting 2 Fearless Spirit cards. And Spirit is saying, pay attention. Pay attention, trust, have faith. Fearless, okay? Fearless. All right? First card, I choose fun and fearlessness today. In fact, Spirit is saying that it is your express purpose and and connection point for you, for your children, for your family right now at this point in time, for you to get back into having fun. So however that looks for you, get silly with your kids on the floor. Yes, Lynn, I'll get to you. You're so welcome, friend. Get silly with your kids on the floor. Do the unplanned little trips to the park or to the museum, or, you know, whatever it is. Go out back and grab a bunch of leaves and go in the house and do leaf art with your kids and pull the leaves apart and show your kids the inside of the leaves. I mean, just get into it. Just get lost in the fun. That is your connection point. Your next one, my friend, is my body is a fearless temple. You need to hear that. You need to receive that. It is time for you to be taking care of your body, taking care of your shell, taking care of your physicality, so that you can be the vessel of joy, of fun, of delight, of passion, and increase and raise your perceptive awareness as well. Increase your developmental abilities. Thank you, Angel, for watching. So those are your messages for you, Miss Ashlyn. And I know you receive that, and I know that you hear what's behind all of that, and I know you understand that. All right, Miss Lynn, we heard from you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Miss Lynn, you are getting these power cards. Lynn, there's a lot. So for Lynn, she's receiving the Own Your Power. Own Your Power. Like I said, Lynn and I connected in an empath group, and we connected immediately. And we have some similar life experiences. And for Lynn, listen, I know that there is more that you have and wish for and desire. Hey, Mel. Hello. Thank you. Ashlyn, you're so welcome. I love you, friend. I know that there's more that you desire, but I want you to remember that where you are right now is where you are meant to be. And how things are showing up for you right now is exactly how things are meant to unfold. It is a journey of 1,000 miles is taken one step at a time. And the more that we embrace the now, the more that we embrace the way that things are, the way that things are showing up, the better prepared we are for when more action is being requested. So first, own your power. It is my power to allow more of the magic. It is my power to allow more of the magic. Second power card. It is my power to take deep breaths each day. And, you know, don't discount the power of breath. Again, we just said, hey, Teresa Matthew, thank you for joining. Oh, yes, Carrie. You know, I said, there were several people that were like, oh, I'm bummed, I'm going to miss it, et cetera. And I said, and I know that spirit is always speaking to all of us. So the energy of everyone here, whether you're here physically watching live or you catch the replay, your energy is included in this. So you're receiving those messages as well. Yes. Thank you, Carrie, for that reminder. But Miss Lynn and everybody else, do not discount the power of your breath. Inspiration, that word is literally the breath of spirit. And when we connect with our breath, when we take the time to really draw in that breath, not from our chest, but from our belly, that connected belly breathing, it is the breathing that we came into this world doing. The very first breaths that we took outside of our mother's womb were from the breath of the spirit, the life being breathed into us, okay? That holds tremendous power. It connects us. It calms us immediately in our physiology. It immediately slows down the chatter of the mind, the questioning, the wondering, the worrying, the attachment to suffering. Immediately brings us back to center. This is why a lot of the ancient arts, the breath is life. Yes, absolutely, Nancy. A lot of the ancient martial art teachings, their foundation is in the breath. They begin breath work before anything else. Constantly. When we would have our jiu-jitsu classes and aikido classes, we opened up with the breath first and foremost. And then we did our sensei salutes and honoring and bowing. And we honored and bowed to the father of aikido, Morishima, and all of that. But we were brought to our breath first. So do not discount the power of breath. It is my power to take deep breaths each day. It is my power to allow more of the magic. Lynn, I hope that finds you with love and light and grace. That was a beautiful message. Thank you. Miss Mel, let me know if you are open to a reading. And again, Nikki, if you're watching, and Debbie Allen, if you're still watching, and Teresa Matthew, please forgive me. Let me know if you're open to a reading. Say yes in the comments. Okay, Mel, I already know. You're like jumping up and down going, yes, yes. All right. Miss Mel, my friend, the direction that your life is heading in now is going to take a sharp turn. Not for the bad, but the relationships and the partnerships that you are and have been attempting to, oh, thank you. You're so welcome, Lynn. I love you, friend. The relationships, Mel, and partnerships that you have been attempting to build and deepen and connect with, and you have believed that the direction was heading in one direction, and that's where your energy is headed. I want you to know that here's your card, your perception of it. This is the opening card for today's live. Your perception of it is right on, and you need to listen to it, and it is time for you to go the other way. 100%. Dead on. You, my friend, and we've had these conversations before, but you, my friend, are very powerful in and of yourself. You hold the power that you believe others to have and you wish to plug into because you're afraid of showing up in those ways yourself. It is only out of the fear of being seen that holds you back, and that you believe others' platform will somehow embody you and give you the strength and that energy to do. But in that role that you're seeking to plug into somebody else, number one is, where is your motivation there then? When we try to plug into somebody else's power, what is that doing? If you take a plug, right, an electrical device, and you plug it into the wall, it draws energy from, correct? When you're trying to plug into somebody else's energy, you're just drawing from their energy. Spirit's asking you to be authentic to your energy, to the energy that your soul already holds, at a genuine, authentic, higher vibration than what you're trying to plug into. I'm just going to tell you that. It's a higher vibration. Your natural energy is at a higher vibrational rate and frequency. You've outgrown them. You don't need that. You never needed it. Okay? So your perception is right on. Listen to it. Spirit's been talking to you and you know it anyway. I'm trying to scroll down and see. Oh, hey, Jen, thanks for watching. Holly, I'll get to you. And then Mel, connect in with your passion, with what your soul is passionate about, and with what delights you and delights your soul. And your steps will be guided and directed in your lane, in your truth, in your direction. You don't need the platform of someone else. There we go. Yeah. Yes. Mel, you and I, sister, how many conversations have we had over coffee, right? I'm just telling you, let's talk afterwards. You reach out to me. I know you will. Okay, we'll move on. I love you, Mel. I love you. All right, Miss Holly. Oh, Miss Holly. Miss Holly, I'm going to give you some empowering questions because inquiring minds want to know. You guys never thought this was going to be like the National Enquirer. Spiritual, energetic inquiry going on right here, right now, right? All right, so empowering questions for Miss Holly. These are points for you to journal on and to really go within and get serious. Because here's the thing, Miss Holly, now is the time for you to up your game and to really, you're so welcome, Mel, I love you, and to really get serious and to start stepping forward and developing your abilities. I've already told you, I've told your entire family, you guys are a family of seers, a family of spirit oracles and whisperers. It's time for you to step forward in that and own it. This is why some of the diagnoses that you've received, and I say diagnoses, you know exactly what I'm talking about, are really coming from that split energy, okay? There are things in your life, in your childhood, and you know this, that split your energy off. Fragmentation, okay? It fragmented everything. It's like those mirrors at amusement parks that they have like 5 or 6 different mirrors. It's that room of mirrors, right? And every single mirror shows a different reflection, and it's very confusing. And you see like half of your face, or you'll see this, or you'll see, your head is huge and your body is all of that. Okay, so these experiences fragmented you. You don't hold this diagnosis. That was the label that you received of other people telling you what was going on, but it's not what was going on. Energetically, your energy was split. You had to go through that. Now is the time your energy is being gathered and being brought together. So this is the time for you to begin to get serious and develop it. So, what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? What is the most important thing for me in this moment? What is the most important thing for me in this moment? That's what Spirit has for you, my friend. I love you. You're so welcome. Hey, Scott, thanks for watching. Larissa, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. Thank you for watching, Larissa. So Scott, Larissa, anybody else who's joined, if you are open to a reading, Jen, say yes in the comments. Let me know. All right. Miss Paula, I hear you, friend. I know you've been being patient. All right, Miss Paula. I have to be, Paula and I are very highly connected, but I have to, okay. So, Paula, for you, you are getting the Wonderment deck. Miss Nancy, thank you so much. You are holding such a wonderful, beautiful space for all of this today. I can feel that. You guys, Miss Nancy is she has a pet energy connector. Psychic doesn't even really do justice to what she does. This woman is so highly in tune and connected with the animal world. and their communication. And animals are constantly communicating to us and showing us love and all of that. So, oh my goodness. Yes, Carrie. All right. Thank you, Miss Nancy, for the energy of that. I love you too. I really do. I love you too. Paula, you are getting the Wonderment deck. 3-card spread here. Here's what the Wonderment deck looks like. I love it. The very first card, my friend, for Paula is Crystal Ball. Let me see if I can. Crystal Ball. Let me read it. It says, intuition is speaking. Now is especially the time to listen to your intuition. That's spirit, right? We each hold a crystal ball inside of us, spirit, and we just need to learn to use it, spirit, and listen closely to the lessons it is teaching us, spirit. There we go. Yes, yes, Paula, call Nancy. And you need to ask Nancy about your cat. You need to ask Miss Nancy about your cat. All right. The second card for you, Paula. Breathe. Boy, you guys, we've been receiving information about the breath. Just breathe. Sometimes a single breath will bring us back to center, and other days we may need more. This is a message from Spirit right now that it is time to take a breath and get centered. That includes the way that we communicate with people. Sometimes if we get so caught up in what we're saying and the energy of that, and we're, spitting it out, rapid fire, calm that energy down. Calm that energy down. Yes, we can get excited. Yes, we have delight. Yes, we have perception and passion, but the way other people receive our energy has got to be from a space of calm, quiet, cool, collected strength, okay? Coming at people machine gun fire with our energy does what? Creates chaos, and people scatter and they go, oh my God, what? So breath. We're being drawn to our breath. All right, now, the final card for you is Boat Against the Current. Close your eyes and imagine you are in a boat. Are you going with the current or against it? Each day we choose to go with the flow or against. This is a good time for you to check in and see if anyone needs to come aboard your boat with you, and then get going with the current once again. So the very first card reminds us and tells us of what it is we're seeking. Okay, the position point that we're beginning from, what it is that our energy is communicating, what is needed, the message needed for the moment, for now, to focus on. And this is what will be the result of that. All right, what it is that we need to then take action on when we calm our energy down and gather and center. And so Paula is one of my dear friends. She's a sister. And so I, no other information, but what they're saying right now is that this is going to inform what it is that you're trying to get started. That will come. There's some groundwork, some foundation, some stones in the garden that need, oh, you're so welcome. I love you too. There's some foundational stones that need to be set. Yeah, Miss Nancy, I love that. Let's do that. We'll take out a moment for breathing right now. So everybody, where you're sitting right now, sitting or standing, you can do this. Plant your feet firmly on the ground, whether you're sitting or standing. Straighten your back. Relax your shoulders. Bring them away from your neck. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Lay your hands in your lap. Just open and relaxed. Breathing from the belly. Take that breath inward. Watch and feel your belly expand. If you need to, put your hands on your belly and allow your belly to fill as a balloon. And as you're exhaling and blowing out that air through your mouth, watch and feel your belly begin to go inward as close as it can to your spine. Deep breath in, rise of the belly, expansion like a balloon, and exhale. Great, one more time. Deep breath in, the belly expands like a balloon, filling, 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 filling. Pushing the belly out as you're breathing in, drawing the breath down into your belly, and blowing out. Beautiful, wonderful. And you can do that during your day at any time when you start to feel a buildup of energy, feel anxious, you need some clarity. Okay, do that. That really deeply connects in. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, I have time for one more. Yes, Alicia. Alicia is such a dear sweetheart. Her and her husband, Jesse, just got married. Congratulations on that, my friend. So there is a sacred geometry card coming for you and an empowerment deck card. And the other message would be to relax in your, here we go, relax in your perception of having to perform and appear to be a rock star in all areas of your life. Hey, Laura, my girlfriend, I love you, sunshine. Thank you for coming. So, oh, good, Mel, thank you. Alicia, the encouragement is to relax your perception of having to be creating these musts, haves, got to, should, etc. in your life of being a rock star mom, the rock star wife, the rock star everything. Okay? Calm. Connecting with your breath. Taking those deep breaths, connecting with your breathing, and then simply sit in the delight of life. Enjoy the moments as they come. You don't have to be the source of, and yes, we did talk about our shoulds in our show, didn't we, my friend? You don't have to be the source of every ounce of joy, delight, passion for everybody else. It's not about you. This is simply about you to just relax, lean in. It's like when we learn how to swim, we have to learn how to float. And in order for us to float, we have to lean into the water. And we have to lay back, and we have to trust that the water, the buoyancy. Let me explain some dynamics here. We are largely water. Our bodies, right, are largely water. That's how energy is conducted around us, through us, and we pick up on it. Water is a conductor of energy. We know this because we can get shocked when we touch live wire, when we're outside and there's lightning in the air. That's why we have to avoid trees, because they're conductors of it as well. And why we have to go inside or it be in an environment with rubber, etc., on and on, okay? When we are learning to float, learning to relax, learning to lean into life and just simply allow life to carry us, to unfold, yes. So Alicia, your statement is, thank you, I've been working on this. That holds the energy of have to. Work is not involved in this. The encouragement of what they're sharing with you, Spirit is sharing with you to relax. Let it go. Let it go. Detach. Just let it go. Just be. Like I said, the message of learning how to swim, we start floating first. Hey, Pam, I'm glad you joined us. Pam and I are going to be at Soul Tree together. When we're learning how to swim and we're floating, we're leaning back. We're laying in the water. We're allowing the buoyancy of the water and our body to be equally balanced so that the water does what? It just carries us along, and it holds us and it supports us. Life is trying to support you and hold you. Trust it. Trust Spirit. That's it. Relax. Relax. Breath. Breathe. Breathe in it. The moment that you start to feel, I have to be doing something, I've got to be working on this, working, doing, busy, do, action, calm it down with the breath. Calm it down with the breath. Connect in with what brings joy. And simply allow that to be. Now, my clarity lies in deep surrender. Look at that. Before I even talked about this card, that's the message that you were receiving from Spirit. My clarity lies in deep surrender. And how are we going to activate that? And it's Spirit. Hey, Mel, thank you. We will chat soon. Yes, Spirit activates it, okay? It's not our energy that activates this. Yes, Alicia, I love that, friend. I love you so much. Spirit is the one that activates these things in our lives, okay? Spirit is the source. Remember, inspiration is the breath of God. Spiritual breath, right? It's from Spirit. It's connected. Here it is. Universal love. Not your love, not my love, not our version of it, not our perception of it, not our definition of it. Universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection that we feel to each other, to the planet, and to the whole of existence itself. This is, it's weird trying to do this on camera. This is spiritual divine energy. This is all you need. You allow this to flow through you, and it will shift your entire life. It will shift your relationships. It will shift the activities you participate in. It will shift your perception toward passionate and delightful states. There you go. Wow. Every time Spirit leads me to do these things, yes, 44, love that card, major master energy. Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh, you're right, Nancy. The number here is 44. That's a huge master number. You guys look that up. That's amazing. Nancy, good job. Good perception there. Good perception, my friend. But every time I'm led by Spirit to do these things, and when I go into sessions with clients, you're so welcome, Jessie. Oh, you're so welcome, Alicia. I love the both of you. Blessings and love, universal love to both of you. Clarity lies in deep surrender, both of you. I love that. But when I go into session and when I'm working with individuals, I'm always, I'm planning a show or whatever, these kinds of events, I'm always like, oh my gosh, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? And I get caught up in the human perception and, position of things. Oh, I love you too, Alicia. You're a blessing as well. You and Jessie. But all of you watching. But when we get caught up in our humanity and we start to, this is why I opened up the show and said, or the live and said, we've got to remember that it is Spirit that moves and breathes within us. and gives us the animation toward what we do. We are called human beings. We are only called to be in our humanity. Literally, human beings, be in the humanity. That's it. Spirit inspires, breathes into us, through us, and enables us, and animates, influences, enlightens, and opens our perception, our perceptive awareness, gives us and leads us into our passion, that which the soul, which spirit puts upon us. And we are then enjoined in the action of it, of what spirit animates us to delight. You guys, huge messages here today. And every single one of you have been a part of this. Every single one of you have been a part of this. Wow. I feel led to close this up with, okay. So here's where I start to get, so some of you may know my show the other day, there was a channeled message through We Are We Consciousness. I have been doing channeled writings from We Are We, and it is developing into a book. But I've been doing those writings for a while now. The show just had a channeled message, and that was the very first time that came through. So We Are We is wanting to step forward. You're so welcome, Holly. You're so welcome. We is wanting to step forward and share a message, a closing message with all of you. So let me connect in with the breath. We say to you now that it is your highest calling, your highest order, your highest desire in these grounded experiences and in your manifest choice, in the flow and the interaction around you, among you, with all of creation that has been given to you and gifted for you. It is your highest calling. It is your highest order. It is that which you seek the most and that which you say you desire to be at purpose with. But we say to you that the highest order, the highest calling is simply to be open and allow and accept and invite and expand on your connection with spirit, on what it is that we and others have for you and are connecting you to and are speaking to you at all times. For it is your grounded experiences, it is the objects around you, it is the people around you, it is the events that you go through, it is the daily expressions of living life, of the focal point of what it is to be human, to be in your grounded experiences, your manifest choice, the choices that you have chosen to come forward and to live in and to thrive in and to learn from. It is in all of those events that we are constantly in communication. We are constantly with you and surrounding you. We are constantly focused upon you. We are constantly watching you. We are constantly aware of you. We are constantly supporting you. We are constantly walking with you. We are constantly in those moments among you and next to you and through you and about you. And we are constantly sharing with you and connecting in with you and allowing you to heal and to remember and to return to that which you have come from, which is that of the energy of the eternal, to which you are a part of. And it is the eternal living within you and breathing within you and flowing within you and supporting within you and walking within you and enacting within you and being within you that gives you the purpose and the motion and the fluidity of life. And it is that energy and it is that spirit and it is that word and that communication and that flow and that purpose alone and that mission and message alone that it is with which you are seeking for your highest. That is the healing. That is the calling upon your heart. That is the level of which your soul operates. That is the level of which you are asked to awaken to open to invite, to allow, to witness, to examine, to hear, to receive, to live among. We in the eternal do not ask for you to separate yourselves from those grounded experiences and from your manifest choice, because it is through the grounded experiences and the manifest choice with which you directly receive and are connected to the wisdom that lies within, the wisdom that is within your soul, the wisdom that you have brought with you and carried with you. You are not a part of it, apart from it. You are not separate in that. It is that wisdom that you have brought forward, that the eternal has enabled you, allowed you, entrusted with you, and created you within, that energy signature imprint that you received. It is that with which we, the eternal, and others are asking you and are gathering you to awaken and to open to and to recognize and to realize and to come into alignment with. And it is in those messages and the energy there within with which then you awaken and you open and you remember and you heal and you receive. That is what you are being called to. That is what you believe yourselves to be searching for and seeking for. And we say to you that it is through the grounded experiences, it is through these interactions and these manifest choice opportunities with which you believe and determine that provide you with your highest order, provide you with your highest calling, that we have and stand watch over to observe you moving in and out of and believing yourselves to find purpose in. And recognizing and realizing that each of those experiences falls short. Each of them are leveling up constructs that enable you to recognize and realize that which is your highest order, that which is your highest calling, that which is the purpose that lies within you, which is exactly that connection, that remembering, that returning, and that healing that you are being guided through and guided towards at all times. Remember, we, the eternal, say to you now that we are with you, we are among you, we are of you, we support you, we walk with you. Deepen and allow and open to receiving and invite in that connection that already exists within through the healing, through the remembering and through the returning, all revelation, all invitation, all connection, all realization, all awakening, all allowing is in that energy. For that is the energy of the eternal, of which you have come from and of which you are returning to and being gathered toward. We say to you now, the eternal loves you, the eternal is with you, the eternal watches you, the eternal walks with you, the eternal holds you, the eternal supports you, the eternal guides you. There is nothing outside of the awareness of the eternal, of the divine. We are the messengers, just as this manifest choice is the messenger. The message is of the eternal. The message is 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 the eternal. There is only that understanding. There is only that understanding. The message is the eternal. That is the message. We are we. As it is with the eternal, so it is and lives and breathes in your manifest choice and in your grounded experiences. The message is the eternal. We are we. We are we. Well, I hope that resonates with you, and I hope that I'm going to have to watch it over because I don't entirely know what was shared, but I hope that spirit and that today's messages and insight and readings have found you exactly where you are and enable you and invite you to shift your perception and draw you toward passion and toward delight with the spirit and the energy of universal love. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.